Hi, my name is Kim and I'm currently on a 5-week road trip around Scotland. Here I spend my time walking along beautiful beaches, exploring old castle ruins, as well as just enjoying the beautiful countryside there is on offer. If you want to follow me on my adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I'll see you out there. Good morning everyone and welcome to day 7 of our road trip around Scotland. Today we are on the Braemar Lodge estate, so we're just starting here at the Linn of Dee Carpark. And yeah, the Braemar Lodge estate is the biggest national nature reserve in Scotland. Now the plan is to head up towards Derry Lodge, but before we head straight kind of up that way, we are gonna start going around the waymarked blue trail, the Glen Louis trail here from the car park, which should lead us past some nice views, and then kind of after about half around the Glen Louis trail we'll go off it and head further up towards Derry Lodge. This trail is absolutely stunning straight away. So you head down to the river first and you're just following along it, and the path is beautifully made. This day starting off good. So I'm just walking down the trail here now, and I've come past this sign here that shows you how far it is to get back over towards Aviemore, the other side of the Cairngorms. And it's a big one on my list that I want to do while camping at some point. So to kind of go one way through the Lerwick route, kind of come down this way and then head back up through the Lerwiga Lowy, no idea how you pronounce that, and do like maybe a 4 day, what does it say it is, about 44 miles, yeah, probably about a 4 day round around the Cairngorms. Now that's certainly something that I would only want to do more in the summer months. So as I said, I'm definitely away this summer, so I'm not going to get to do it, but I promise that's a big one on my to-do list. If anyone's done that circuit, let me know how it was, and I just imagine it being absolutely incredible, especially if you do get the right weather. But yeah, let's keep going on our little walk today. And it really wasn't looking too bright early this morning, but now the sun's out. Not sure if it's going to stick around, but we'll take every minute of it. So when we first started walking, we're making our way down the River Dee, but now we've turned off, and this one here is now the Louis water, and obviously kind of just back down here it flows into the River Dee. But yeah, we'll be walking up along this one here for quite a while. Okay, so this is where we are going to turn away from the Blue Trail. So if you just want to do that little Blue Trail circuit, you would go here. So you turn left here, and it's about a kilometre to get back to the car park. So yeah, this is a nice little loop. It's a really nice sights, definitely, and you know, perfect if you only want to do a bit of a smaller walk. But we are gonna turn up this way, turn right. This is gonna take us further down into Glen Louis. From here it's gonna be an out and back for us. Gonna head this way and see how far we feel like walking today. It's drizzling a tiny bit, but the sun is also out. Quite a typical combination here in Scotland. Can't see a rainbow currently though. I'll keep my eye out to see if I can spot any. Alright, we are just over an hour in and I've done about 2.5-ish miles. There are some really nice rocks here just on the side of the path, and the sun is currently out, so I thought it's a perfect time for a little drink break and just take a little rest. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Right, the sun has just dipped behind the cloud again, so time to get going. Right, as you can see there, we've made it to Derry Lodge. So this is an old hunting lodge from the time of Queen Victoria. As you can see, it is all completely boarded up now, so it's not in use anymore. It's a really nice way marker. You know exactly where you are. Now, it took me just over an hour and a half to get here. Now my walking fitness is still reasonably questionable at the moment. Obviously I've not done very much hiking over the winter. I was working too much and then I was ill, so I'm not going to go much further. I'm just going to explore around here a little bit, see if I can find a sunny spot by the river to have a little break, and then we'll start heading back. But yeah, it's a really wonderful walk out here, and you can access like lots of different trails up this way. You could easily, if you want the long day out and you do want to head up some mountains, you've got Derry Cairngorms, for example, is not too far. You could even have a really big day to go up to Ben Macdhu from this way, but yeah, it's a lovely spot. So we are still in February, so the way it usually is in Scotland, we are probably got another cold front coming with. Wouldn't be surprised if we get another bunch of snow, but on days like today it does feel like spring is coming. So it's probably a false one at the moment, but yeah, it's really lovely out here. Alright, we had a good bit of sun, but now it has started to rain just a little bit. And just looking at the direction from where the weather's coming from, the clouds are looking like they're staying a little bit rainy. So I've sat here for about 45 minutes, so we had a nice amount of time. But yeah, I think it's time to pack up and start heading back. So yeah, tiny bit disappointing that the clouds have come in, but to be honest, the last half an hour or so in the sun was an unexpected surprise. Now, I thought that, you know, just hike in here, probably have a short break, have a quick snack and then head straight back, because I didn't think it would be warm enough to, you know, sit down and chill. But yeah, it was perfect for a while. But yeah, time to wander back down the trail. And one thing I do want to point out, so the whole time I've been here on the Braemar Lodge estate, so that's in the car park, and literally this whole way up here, I've not had any signal on the phone at any point, which is fine for me. I've got my had my route planned, offline maps, and I knew I was following a clear trail. But yeah, just something to be aware of. Make sure you're not relying on having any kind of signal out here, and yeah, just be prepared. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that nothing's being done with the hunting lodge. No idea who actually owns it now, or if there's any plans, but personally, pretty cool spot for like a hostel or something. Yeah, I'm sure there would be plenty of things you could do if you probably needs a fair bit of updating, but I'm sure it's been done to buildings like that before. But yeah, just boarded up for now. This weather today really can't decide what it's doing. Got the sun up there. A little bit, it's half hiding, but you can feel the warmth on your face. But it's again raining at the same time as well. I wouldn't even call it proper rain, just a bit of a drizzle. I guess that's Scotland. And the way back is definitely going to be quicker. I barely noticed it on the way in, but I mean, you are walking up the glen, so there is a steady, very gradual, so barely noticeable, but you are steadily going up. You gain just a little bit of elevation. As I said, it's gentle enough, you don't really feel it much when walking. But you know, naturally it does slow you down a bit. And now on the way back down the glen, obviously your net elevation is downwards and it just naturally speed up a bit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'll check my map in a second, but I'm pretty sure we're over halfway back already. So I'm just crossing back over to the other side of the River Lee, and from here it's roughly about 2k back to the car park. Now I'm still really enjoying being out here, and this was great today, but I am quite happy that I turned around when I did. Now I was originally playing with kind of going another 2-3k further up the glen before turning round. But now getting back here, the legs are starting to get a bit tired. So I think the 10-11k that I'm doing today will be quite enough. Now, my walking fitness is definitely not at its best at the moment. I did do the Annapurna circuit back in October, and you know, after coming back from that, I was feeling super fit and ready for pretty much anything. But then November, December, January, I just did not get out walking a lot at all. Just too much overtime at work, and then once kind of my hours calmed down and I finished work, I was ill, so I didn't get out then. So yeah, I'm just need to build up my walking fitness again. So, and you know, with doing this 5-week road trip around Scotland, and I do want to get walks in, you know, be quite active for a lot of those days, I have to make sure I kind of stay within my limits and I don't overdo it, because I do want to do another bigger walk, well, not bigger than today, but like biggish walk tomorrow. And if I do too much today, I definitely won't feel up to it tomorrow, so I have to make sure I give myself enough time to recover and you know, not overdo it. So yeah, I think this little up and back to the Derry Lodge is pretty much perfect, and you know, with every walk I do, my walking fitness will get better and I'll be able to do bigger and bigger walks. But yeah, for the moment, another 25 minutes or so and we'll be done with our walk for today. Okay, we are back at where we split off from the Blue Trail a couple hours ago. So we came from down here and then headed up this way. But now we're just gonna take the most direct route back to the car park down here. And that's me back at the car. That took just over an hour to get back down here. To be honest, quite a bit faster than I expected it to be. But like I've mentioned earlier, it's sorry, just taking my bag off. It's pretty much all downhill. But yeah, this was absolutely wonderful. Definitely recommend a visit to the Marloch estate. Now, the Linn of Dee Carpark here, it is a National Trust of Scotland car park, so there is a parking fee. It's for cars, it's £5 a day. If you're a National Trust member, you do get free parking. So if you are planning on stopping at some of their car parks locations a lot, definitely worth thinking about a membership. But yeah, what's also great here, you can pay for multiple days of parking. So if you are planning on a multi-day hike into the Cairngorms, you can, as far as I know, you can leave your car here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for here at the moment. I'm gonna, you know, change back out of my hiking boots, get my bag and everything back in the car, and then I think I'll drive back to Braemar and we'll find some food. That was a great lunch here at the Bothy. So I had cranberry, bacon and brie ciabatta, and yeah, it was awesome. Right, and now it's time to go back to the hostel and just chill out for the rest of the day.